Is Russell Wilson now part of Marvel? Craziness, guys. So those who are in the comic book world may have realized that Russell Wilson, along with his wife Sierra, were over at the red carpet for the new Ironheart show that came out on Disney Plus. Not often I can combine my nerd culture stuff and my sports stuff into one. I'm like, yes, finally, this is the moment. So this is coming off of Pro Football Network. They said Wilson has generated a whopping $305,362,520 from his NFL career. Which, first off, why that stat's given, I don't know, but damn. But he says, but he's also getting a fortune off the field. Wilson launched his first clothing line, Good Man brand, in 2016 before teaming up with his wife, Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Sierra, for his signature clothing line, 3 brand. A little over 4 years after the launch, the brand has now made its big screen debut in Marvel's Ironheart, and the couple can't hide their happiness over achieving this significant milestone. Wilson shared his happiness over the milestone achievement in an Instagram post and wrote, "Marvel baby at 3 brand, making our debut on the big screen. Grateful to be in episode 1, #Ironheart on at Disney Plus, #inspire." Now, I'm going to say this. We apparently need sports people to understand media terms, because Ironheart is on TV, guys. That's the small screen. The big screen is the movies.
Yeah, the silver screen.
Yes. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When they say big screen, small screen, that's what they mean. So yeah, it's on the small screen. Not to belittle what he did. Kudos to him. It's kind of a cool thing there. I can't say I really go. I'm not the guy who like watches TV. She's like, "Ooh, that shirt's nice. Where can I pick up that?" But I'm sure it probably gives him some kind of a boost to his stuff.
100%. Because if you're into that show and you're like, "Oh, I really like the way that guy's dressed," or whatever.
Yeah.
And you look into it like, "Oh."
Yeah, like I'm not the audience for that. Let's be honest. You guys see me. I wear a random T-shirt, a Giants hat all day long. I mean, seriously, like, it's not like, and it's like 5 or 6 rotating shirts even. It's not,
yeah,
like, and Rob's not the guy. He wears a Hawaiian flowery shirt over here.
And it was raining today.
Yeah, exactly. So like, we're not the audience, obviously, but kudos to him. That's pretty cool. And let's be honest here. He's at the point of his career where every single year could be his last. Like that's where he's at, legitimately. I'm not trying to wish anything bad or good about him, but it's just, it is what it is. That's where he's at in his career. So, it's good for him to have something he can rely on afterwards. Not just for the money part. He's got enough money, like they said, $305 million in his career. He should be fine. It's like a third of $1 billion almost. He should be fine. But you need something to do in life. Like, think about it. When you retire, you're like not even 40 in most cases. Like, you need something. So that's cool for him to get something. Curious if he ends up his stuff in more Marvel shows and movies and all that kind of stuff. That's what happens. Once you get in the door once, you're like in.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's, it's across the multiverse.
Yeah. And it's also like, it's cool for Marvel because now you got like us, for example, now it's a football show now talking about Marvel, which we wouldn't usually talk about. Though I will say, did you watch the Ironheart show?
Not yet.
So I watched it. I'm going to give you guys a fair warning. The first 3 episodes, good. The last 3 episodes, because they released it in 2 steps, so those who are unaware. Last 3 episodes were amazing. Like, really good. Tied everything down pretty good there at that point. Plus, I'm not going to say what role he plays, but Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat himself, is in the show. So,
all right.
Yes, he doesn't do that accent though, but it's an interesting role. I won't give too much away. A very good role at that. So like I said, I definitely recommend the watch. But like I said, kudos to Russell Wilson, who I see Jay calling him Thanos. I like that he's using Thanos. We got other nerd references going on there. He's not Thanos, but yeah, I get it. You don't like.
After poking fun for being nerds.
Yeah. And Jay says, yeah, I was thinking about picking up a Hawaiian shirt like Rob.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you.